Welcome to my channel, All for Health with Jane. Family, I'm sure you will realize that Mr. Volmarans in the AKA and Tibz Motswani murder case, he was representing accused number 2 and accused number 4 initially. And today in this court, Mr. Volmarans informs the court that he is no longer going to represent both accused, but instead he will be representing only accused number 2, and accused number 4 will be represented by his colleague. So in his presentation of the responding affidavit by accused number 2, Volmarans, indicates something that is similar to what happened in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial, where accused people, especially number 1 and number 2, informed the court that they were tortured by the police. They did not freely agree to whatever the murdering of Senzo Meyiwa. Now, even in this court, we hear accused number 2 saying he was also tortured by the police, he was threatened, he was beaten, hence the confession that he gave. Whatever confession, because by now no one admits to having murdered AKA and Tibz Motswani. But there are somewhere they agree that yes, I was at a particular place at that time. So whatever that he has agreed on, he is saying he was forced by the police. Therefore, the court must not use the initial response on initial affidavit that he gave, but instead it has to be amended. Family, let's listen to Mr. Volmarans as he presents accused number 2's affidavit to the court.
Mr. Volmarans, you and Mr. Jacobson came to see me in chambers. Who is for applicant number 2 and who is for applicant number
I'm for applicant number 2.
Oh, okay.
And my learned friend, Mr. Jorgensen, will be
Thank you.
on behalf of the accused.
Thank you. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Worship. May I hand to Your Worship the original? If I may have leave to read it into the record.
You may proceed, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Worship. In the Magistrates Court for the District of Durban held at Durban, case number 23/215/2024. In the matter between the State and LT Mkonazi, LZ Ndamande, ES Mnyeza, MH Kwabeni, and LM Ndamande, being the respective applicants 1 to 5. The replying affidavit of applicant 2, I, the undersigned, Zenzele Lengani Ndamande, do hereby make oath and state as follows. 1. I do not intend to deal with aspects already dealt with in my filing affidavit, but will confine myself to the relevant portions of Pillow's opposing affidavit relating to me. I stand by my founding affidavit and what is stated therein. The State has employed every stratagem to prevent the applicants from using what is otherwise relevant evidence in my view, such as the DPP E. Harrison's affidavit. The Honourable Court has now allowed it provisionally. One such objection raised by the State is the non-compliance with Section 235 of the CPA. The section refers to a record, which means the entire record, not merely portions which suit the State. The State has seen fit to hand in the so-called record of case number 23/11247/23, but only the affidavits attached to the charge sheet. The recorded portions of the record are absent. It is therefore incomplete. Although the front page bears a certificate of it being a true copy, I submit that it would have been impossible to check and compare each and every page to certify it in the short space of time allowed by the court. Perhaps the reason for using my affidavit was to show that although the affidavit states I had no passport, it is clearly a mistake on the part of the drafter thereof. I was aware that the police, in particular Maharaj, was in possession of my passport from the time of my arrest. Of greater concern to me in the use of those documents is the fact that I am aware that the record of bail proceedings is admissible against an accused at his subsequent trial. Among the documents is an affidavit by Maharaj detailing statements which would be challenged at trial is inadmissible. I therefore humbly submit that the court should not allow the use of the documents in the manner that they are. These documents should only be used at my trial. The contents of the documents, if allowed in this bail application, are highly prejudicial to me. Again, in paragraph 185 of his affidavit, he refers to Berea Cas 53/3/2023 regarding statements allegedly made by me. Again, I state that this is a matter for the trial court to decide on its admissibility. This information is included here merely to prejudice me. It is also unacceptable that Maharaj is permitted to express his opinion regarding the existence or otherwise of exceptional circumstances. It shows disrespect to the court in attempting to influence the court by usurping the court's function. The fact that members of my clan or family elected to go to Eswatini for fear of their lives or any other reason is on them and cannot be attributed to me. The views of Maharaj and his team, as continually referred to, are irrelevant when made without proper foundation. I do not believe that it is necessary, as suggested by Maharaj, to give every single detail regarding my children. He is fully aware of my and my children's personal circumstances. This is, after all, my application for bail, not theirs. I pause to mention that Maharaj and the SAPS records are incorrect, reflecting that I was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment for my last conviction. On appeal, my sentence was reduced to 10 years imprisonment, which sentence I have served, and I am therefore not on parole or under any other restriction. I refer to the assertion that I am connected to these crimes by cell phone records. In this regard, I refer to the statements of my co-applicants regarding the reliability thereof. Although it is stated I was not assaulted or tortured or threatened, I reiterate that what is stated by the investigators is untrue. I was subjected to assault, etc. after my arrest. According to the state's opposing affidavit, the evidence against me, which is found under the heading C, evidence against the applicant, at pages 21 to 22, appears to be cell phone records, evidence which is not elaborated on, that I gave instructions regarding firearms, that I received money. It appears that the state regards this as a prima facie case against me. It is not stated that the state have a strong case against me. This at best is circumstantial, which will be challenged at trial and probably relies on the section 204 of the CPA witness. Such witnesses are notoriously unreliable. In the face of a lack of direct evidence against me, I submit that the state case against me will not stand up to proper scrutiny. For this reason, I submit that I have discharged the onus placed upon me and that I have proved exceptional circumstances which justify my release in the interests of justice. I respectfully request this Honourable Court to grant me bail together with suitable conditions bearing in mind the purpose above is not to act as a pre-conviction punishment, but to ensure that I stand trial. I undertake not only to stand trial, as I have in the past, but also to abide any conditions that the court deems fit. It is dated and signed and commissioned on behalf of the accused.
Was it read to him? Does he understand?
It has been read to him and interpreted to him and can be handed in.
Mr. Ndimande, do you confirm the content of this statement?
He does, Your Worship.
Thank you. The statement is accepted, handed in marked Exhibit L.
Right, family, to me, when I look at accused number 2, he looks so decent. I'm telling you, when I look at him, he looks very decent, but that does not mean he's not capable of doing what he is alleged having done. So just by mere looking at him, you see someone who is calm, But anyway, asikho lapho. Family, how do you see this case? Do you think this case is going to take a short time as we thought, or is it going to take longer than we thought? Because to be honest, I thought it was going to be quick, and it's done. So by now we are still on the application of bails, at the initial stage of this case. So I don't know. Let's talk in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video to the end. Please like it before you leave. Subscribe for my channel if you haven't done so yet, family. Thank you. I love you so much. Bye.